for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Kim. Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Makes a connection. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. The Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Rhodes. Touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Quickly to the right end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Handoff from the shotgun. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. You can tell, took the football, got the receiver, got the field, got a great positive game and a positive play for this offense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here we go. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Scanning the field, it's Kim. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. Opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Cover guys do their job and they... Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And the Eagles have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got some room headed to the goal line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting them. bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Quick release by QB. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The option roll. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Kim. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Takes it right up the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
And he walks it. And the Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's McMillan. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense in a bunch formation. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wheeler. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. In the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way from around the 50. That nifty return sets up. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time.
Put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense Jets, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Got a man, it's Lockett. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup here. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Steps away. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Kim. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but not able to get to the 1st down marker.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive.
He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They got it down to the 21. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing on the bounce.
Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. And they will. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Looking for a crease, it's McMillan. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get to the ball. The D-lineman was already running past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Kim. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle, it's McMillan. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down.
expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Right on time to get it. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's Kim. Just a short pass to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gonna run it. It's McMillan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Try and play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get it on the ground at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next play.
Shakes off the defender. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
You kidding me? Are you kidding? That's all you got?
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. out by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Puts it out of the air. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wants to throw, it's Kim. Unleashes one deep. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagle.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's McMillan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And now on second down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that one.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 20. If the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He slides that just inside. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the air, it's Kim. Fires left. The short hands, it's Rocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's two reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. You're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running running it and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And the Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for space. It's McMillan. Gets it past him off. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop. Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's the handoff. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. And you got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella is nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually make the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Trying to keep the drive on. He's not going to get there. Going to run it. It's McMillan. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back, it's Kim. Makes the grab, it's Lockett. Turning it on. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
The hardest thing to do in college football is tackle in the open field. These guys are so fast, so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground. You see the swing and miss there. It leads to extra yards. So hard for a defense to get those guys on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Finds a tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup. Big tight end, the big fella. I trust I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Lockett. They'll line him out of bounds. That's a good pickup. Spotted at the 25-yard line. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's McMillan.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pound their way in. And they'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the direct snap, it's McMillan. Going. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Dropping back, it's Kim. It's on target and complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Kicks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got it at the 29.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella Murray completely collapse the pocket on that play?
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, and on these little push, trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at 30. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to throw. It's Kim. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's blocked. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by the defense.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And it's no... Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. Under fire. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. You've got a third and manage. We're back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback throwing away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the handoff. It's Dunlap. Hand to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And that looks like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job on the running back getting the yardage.
Off the RPO, complete. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They'll run it on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle.
out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Kim. Now rolling to the left. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away. First down completion.
Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose it.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts to save as much clock as we can so our offense can get some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the return man is stopped. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Dunlap. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throwing the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
With the catch, it's Rocket. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
Looking for a man. It's Kim. Oh! And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
They'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Trying to get everybody lined up and get this play off and get a little closer to the end zone. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to do it. Nice throw, nice catch.
And find a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Back to the ground with the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
On the snap, it's Dunlap. Got some momentum to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they decide to try out the kicker. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be for the win. And it's good after the earlier miss. Redemption and celebration after the game winner. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.